Hi everyone, so this will be a kind of tutorial for the new update in Legends of Idleon. So to start off, to reach this area, you first go to the second map, the desert one, and you go to the crab location. You buy on the second store, you buy the map, which is on the bottom, by one. Once you get it, you can follow the directions, but basically you have to get to this oasis and then just keep clicking the map in order to teleport to the place, and then you can teleport from anywhere. Once you're here, you get to see Poppy the Kangaroo fishing, which is basically what we're going to do. We're going to fish and then get fish in order to fish some more. Pretty much the same as the last Idleon update from the hoot howl, so the feather, the feathers update that I talked on the last video. So this is the new minigame, AFK minigame actually. So you get Poppy the Kangaroo. As you can see, I've unlocked most of the stuff, so I figured it would be time to try to explain what I've gathered so far. So at first you start with just a small upgrade that allows you to fish 10 fish for every upgrade, which will give you fish per minute based on the bar. So when the bar ends, you get the fish. You can speed the fishing bar, but the amount is roughly the same for each tick. It just goes faster, so per minute you get more. The third one is one of the most important ones, which is the shiny lure. This one will speed up and actually begins the catching up of shiny fish, which are these 6. They have a multiplier to get fish, and they multiply between them, so the more you get, the more fish you actually get. So like having 39k of the small one doesn't give much, but having both of them gives 4.17 versus times 592. So it keeps multiplying, which gets to big numbers once you get the last 3 fishes. So in order to get them, you tap when the bar gets to the end. So basically you get to catch them, and they keep getting. So sometimes you get the fish, sometimes you get multipliers, which multiply the fish that you already got. It goes up, at the moment I've only seen up to 10 times the number, which gives you quite a lot. In order to get the blue one, it takes a bit. I've only managed in this run, so in the previous ones I only got to the white one, which was pretty much enough. But after at least the 5th run, you need this one to get to the high numbers in order to unlock it easily. You get the shiny lure. After that you get the bonuses, like the feather one, where you get permanent bonuses from outside the map. So in order, you get fishing efficiency, defense, fishing XP, accuracy, total damage, AFK gains, and cash. Every time you upgrade it, you get a new one. So at the moment I think I'm in accuracy, so once I get it, I get a total damage, then I will go to AFK gains, and then cash, and then resets to fishing efficiency, and so on. Fishing discount is kind of different than the feather upgrade because it has diminishing returns. Once you get to high levels, you only get small percentage upgrade, so it starts not paying off, not very useful, but at the beginning it helps quite a bit. So just worm and multi-hook fishing is basically the same as AC Fishbait. tasty fish bait, but it gives slightly more for every level, which is also nice. Then you have the fishery reset, which will reset every single upgrade. It will reset all the shiny fishes, all the fishermen you have, and all the tar pit upgrades as well. So the only thing you remain with are the outside bonuses. The bonuses from Poppy don't reset. Fishing bud, you get new fishermen. So basically, for everyone, you double the base one. So once you have, if you have 100 in the first one, if you get the first fishing bud, you get 200, and if you get the third, you get 300, and so on. It adds, doesn't multiply between them, but still helps quite a bit. Once you have the 5, it says no longer it has no longer space, but you can still buy it. I don't think it helps, but you can spend fish there if you really want to. Lightning quickness helps with the shiny lures, so it makes everything much faster. So you get 2 percentages way higher to get more fish. Fishery investing is quite helpful because every time you reset, being with fishery reset or the greatest catch, you get points, bonuses points. Those don't reset with either case, which keeps stacking, which is quite helpful for next tries. I will show them in a bit. And then the greatest catch, which is the top goal end game, which is to get the 5 mega fish, at least 5 so far. I assume there'll be at least 8, probably more. The hood upgrade from feathers had 10, so I'm not sure if it will be the same, but we'll get to it. Once you get the first one, we'll unlock the tar pit, which is this icon right here in the corner. Once you access it, you get new upgrades and a new bar. So you get the 3 first upgrades from the squid megafish, which is a super yummy bait, which is not that helpful. You get 100 bluefin every time. Bonus catching will give you extra shinies, which is quite helpful at the beginning and even at the end game, because it will raise up the number of shiny you get, which also is the biggest upgrade in fish catching that you can get. Then bluefin frenzy gets you the amount by percentages, which is doesn't help much at the beginning, but mid to late it will scale up, so quite helpful. The second one gives you bonuses like the hood upgrade, so you get 1.5 for everyone. Every even number will raise a bit more. It's probably the same as the hood upgrade, so the next one will probably get to 2.5 or 3 times the base amount. Not least megafish, the third one, helps quite a bit because it will add 2 reset spirals to upgrade, which I will show next, and then gives 5 point extra when resetting. It says fishery resetting, but also works with the greatest catch, so we don't have to do this as long as you can get to this one. So pretty much the basic, from what I've seen, is like if you can get to this one, do so, because it will give you the same as fishery reset, except it will give you an extra megafish, which helps quite a bit on the next one. And then do fishery reset when you need to speed up to get to the greatest catch, because they don't reset themselves. So for instance, I've done fishery reset 4 times and I've done the greatest catch 5 times, so I have the 5 fish. They don't mix pretty much. So these 3, the bonuses from Poppy, the fishery reset, and the greatest catch, are individual upgrades that don't reset themselves. So you have to combine them to get the best outcome. So this one is that. And the angler megafish gives you 3 next upgrades on the tar pit that boosts tartar fish again by 3 times. So tartar fish are these fish that you get from the tar pits. The next 3 are bluefish upgrades are cheaper, which is kind of helpful, but not that much. The catch fish, which gives you 0.5 speed every level, which doesn't help that much, to be honest. And the fish reset, which also gives more points, which is quite helpful every time you reset. Every time you raise the tartar fish, you get an upgrade. At the beginning is only 2 per hour, but then you get to scale up and get more per hour. So that's pretty much it. So every time you reset, you get bonuses, you get points. So base is 10 points. So every time you fish, the first time you will get to fish your reset, because it will be quite easier to get to this one than this one. So the first time you get 10 points, and then for every fishery we invest in, you get an extra point. So at the moment I have 10 points from the reset plus 30, so 40 points, and then 5 points from the Nautilus Megafish, and then the tar pit also gives me at the moment more 4 more. So I have 9, 39, then 49 points for the reset. Once I reset, this upgrade will also leave, so I will only stay with the 5 plus 10, so base 15. Then everything you invest more will get you more points in order to get the new new run, for instance. So the 5 bonuses are bluefish caught, so it's a multiplier, which is quite nice. It will help you raise quite a bit. The shiny fish speed, and luck, which also helps get better fish, shiny fish, and better and faster, both better and faster. Then you get the reducer, so they became cheaper, but not that helpful. Then the last 2 you get from the third bonuses. So these 2 reset spirals are these ones. So you get more bonuses from the other reset bonuses, which are at the moment these 4. So every time you upgrade this one, you get 0.2 extra for everyone else. I think it's 0.2, not sure. Every 5 points get you 0.2. I think that's it. And then a tartar fish caught you get for the tar pit, so to get to the high numbers, or at least higher numbers, so 31 per hour instead of 2 per hour. One small point is that these numbers don't always rely what actually happens. So for instance, once I have 52 fish, I might not be able to get this upgrade right away, because this will be rounded down, the number. So if I have like 52 fish, it might be 52.3, and you only get to reset when you get 53. So sometimes you might have to wait till you have the next one to get the bonuses, because of that change in the numbers. So this is pretty much it. So to get the fish at the beginning, you have to click. Every time you click, you get 1 fish, and so you get the new bonuses. And every time you there's a certain time where you no longer need to click, because the numbers are too high and you don't actually see a change. I will show you once I reset everything. So for the shiny lures, you get the bar. Not sure if I explained this already, but you get the bar, and once you get the bar, you click it, you get to catch the shiny fish, and then just get them all. Sometimes you get the fish, sometimes you get multipliers. Let's see if I can find a multiplier. There you go. The max I've seen are 10 times, but you can get to 2 times, usually 3 times, 5 times, but and rarely the 10-time multiplier. that will multiply the fish that you're catching, not the ones you already got. So the point is to try to get some of each, and then keep upgrading them for the multiplier to rise up. So for now, since the beginning of this video, I have too much fish for the upgrade, so I will spend it on either reset points or permanent bonuses. In this case, I'll go for the more points, because more points will get me faster to where I am at the moment, and this one I can get it anytime, so I'll pretty much use them to reset. So once you get to numbers too high to matter, you can go for this. I will just go for a bit more here. Can get more. Okay, so reset it all. As you can see, everything gets reset back to the bottom. You get the base stats and the mega fish. So the new mega fish, which actually doesn't give 3 times, upgrades now give 50% bluefin caught and 50% shiny speed per level past level 5, which is quite helpful. So at the beginning, if you want, like I have 5 fish at the beginning, but if you click, you get more fish. So every time you click, you can't press continuous press. You have to actually click every time to get a fish. But you can buy, and as soon as you buy, you get the multipliers up and running. And so at some point, you don't longer need to click. The first time does help get the first ones in order to actually speed up the process quite a bit. So once you have it, I'll go to 20. Okay. So once you have the first bar, it actually exponentially gets way faster for everything else. So every time you unlock, you end the bar, you get a new upgrade. This time it was so many that 2 bars appeared at the same time. So at least for my experience, the most important one are shiny fish. These ones are the ones who actually help you speed up the process quite a bit, and then the rest you spend on the new fish. These upgrades you can actually keep a continuous press in order to upgrade them. So does save quite a bit of time, and you just upgrade them to get more, and so on. So one thing to note is that the end of the bar does not give you the entire quantity per minute, because it's divided by the speeds at which you actually get the fish. So per minute you get this one, but this does not take a minute now to fill, so you get less each time. As you can see, the first, like I explained earlier, the first one gives quite a bit cheaper upgrades, but then it has diminishing returns, and at some point you actually get way less upgrade than you have. So at level 21 you get 67%, and then at level 200 you get like 90, an extra 30% or so. So it's quite hard to just keep evolving this one. So this is the most important one, because as you can see I have 324k, and once I use the shiny fish upgrade, I only got 2 of these, which is unlucky. The multipliers ×2, so I get a new quantity per minute. But if I get a new one, even if it's 2, I actually get 2 times the base amount, so kind of helpful. So fish, I got the 2 types, so instead of 2.1 I now have 5.27, because it's kind of addictive, but not really. So it improves to 1.71, which is quite nice. Okay, so the upgrades, just to finish up, so I have now 57 points instead of the base 10 or 15 if you have the third fish, and so you choose what you want to upgrade. So pretty much you can choose whatever helps you more. As you can see, the tar pit gives 28.8 at the moment. It does reset, so everything goes back to basic. I usually just upgrade the extra fishes and the fish amount to start off, and then everything else comes from time spent playing this. So for the upgrades, I usually invest more, as you can see by the numbers on the shiny fish and the number of fish you actually get. As you can see, I have 1.85 million, and if I upgrade it just a bit, I go to 186 million. So the upgrade is quite measurable. As soon as you get to the more numbers, the more fish. That's pretty much it. So basically, we have to keep rolling. So get the fish and keep upgrading till you get to the last upgrade, and then get the new mega fish. If you see you wasting too much time getting to that upgrade, you can soft reset using the fishery resetting, and you get to restart faster with more bonus points. The point is also of note is that if you reset right away, you only get 10 or 15 points, so you won't be able to maximize the points you get for the next run, because on the next run the fishery reset or the mega reset, the one you chose, will be more expensive, so it might take longer to reach it. So you probably want to wait until you get the max number of points you can get from that run in order to maximize the future runs. So I will raise a bit fishing, then I can raise a bit of it the reset, just so you can see. This one raises everything else, so it's quite nice. And I will put the rest on the fish. I'll put 5 more here. Okay, so this is it. Hope it helps, and have a nice day. Yeah, see, as you can see, it's just before I actually finish, the level of the fishery reset stays 4, even though the other one will be 6 this time around, so they don't they are not interconnected. Okay, now the last catch. No luck, just the basic ones. So it will improve at the beginning. It will improve quite a bit compared to what you had, but it will be quite useless, let's say, on the late game to have these 3 fishes, because they don't improve that much compared to the last 3. So like this, as you could see in the last, before the reset, the last fish, 2000 of it gave 40 times, and the first fish I had like 10k of them and still only got like 4 times the speed. Okay, so this is the last one. Quite nice. This one gives like 4 gives way more than everything else, and it's, like I said, multiplier, so you get quite a bit upgrade with it. Okay, so this is it. Hope it helps. See you guys.